Okay, they know we're here. So even if they can't see us... Here's one of these mysterious chests I never found until I played this character. Well, those guys are getting nervous and stewing about what's going on. Trying to understand what that shadow was they saw on the cliffside. We'll see if we can get in here. 9 gold. Now I only see one guy there. We need to make this count. So, I mean, we're using arrows that are a lot less powerful now. So, the one guy with his back facing us, we've hit once already, so we're going to put the poison into the guy facing us. Damn it. That is annoying. Alright. We have sacrificed our strategy to glitching. We have decided that we will assassinate the ground rather than our targets. So, it's really sad when you have to abandon a perfectly good strategy because of game glitching. And I'm very tired of bitching about this issue.
You can't hide from me.
One way or another, we made it work. Alright, so we had hit that guy once before. He came up here thinking he was going to cut us off in these rocks, and we just happened to change position and ambush him. It's fine, it's acceptable. It's just annoying because we could have taken him out a very long time ago. There are... I would like to say that there are a number of things... As much as I love this game, there are a number of things that annoy me. Obviously, the arrow glitching is something that we've talked about. The special edition version of this game have implemented a couple of changes in the way that you map or the way that certain controls work on the keyboard. It used to be that, you know, you could set it to just normal speed so that you would always walk or jog, and then if you wanted to sprint, you could hold down the shift key or whatever your sprint button was and you could sprint. Now they made it so it toggles, and I'm finding it really difficult to get used to and a pain in the ass. That I don't like. The other thing I don't like is this. See that roll? That roll is great. I hit the button once, and he does a nice roll in third person. If I'm in first person, I hit the button once, and he just keeps frickin' rolling, and he won't stop. So, that issue, the fact that he won't stop stealth rolling, has made stealth attacks with a dagger in first person out of the question. I recently had somebody in the comments saying, well, you should be attacking in first person. You should be attacking in first person because you can, you're going in and you're flailing around with your daggers and da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, that's all great and everything, but, so often when you're attacking your opponents from stealth, you're rolling into the attack. Because when you're in stealth mode, you're moving slower than they are when they're standing up and walking. And so you're forced, if you want to keep up with your opponent, to roll into an attack. And when your first-person roll cannot be controlled effectively, it basically rules out the possibility that I'm going to even attempt to do a rolling attack approach in first person. It just makes it a complete non-issue. I can't use it. It's made even more frustrating by the fact that Ordinator has some really great sneak perks. One is called Dynamic Entry, that actually rewards you with additional damage and stuff like that if you can successfully roll into a sneak attack. Well, this glitch makes it extremely difficult to successfully roll into a sneak attack in first person, which is really super annoying. And I haven't found a way to get around that. Maybe there's a way in the controls to sort of toggle it so it doesn't do that. But I personally have been finding this change to toggling the sprint mechanics and all of that kind of stuff a really big mistake. That's my opinion, but that's just me being bitchy, I guess. Back you go. See, this will never work. I would be stunned if this worked. I'm stunned. So, I don't know. I'm sort of convinced that the arrow glitching on, like, invisible walls when you're shooting on the rocks and stuff like that has something to do with the interaction between the not only the rocks that you're on and the downward angle of your arrow, but also the triggering of the kill cam. So I don't know if that's a problem that could be fixed by maybe creating a mod or a modification or a setting or something that would allow you to toggle off kill cams in certain scenarios, maybe? I don't know. See? Whenever it happens, we always see that split second of going to the kill cam, and then we hear the arrow bounce off something. Somehow I'm thinking if it wasn't trying to, reward me with a really cool kill cam, that my arrows would be hitting the targets. I love kill cams as much as the next guy, but not at the price of compromising my strategy and adding a bunch of frustration to my game. Okay, I'm done bitching about this now. I'm really sorry, but this just kills me because it in my opinion, pardon my English, but it fucks up the fun of playing this type of character. I want to be frustrated if I miss my shot. I don't want to be frustrated because of something stupid like that I can't control. Anyway. It just seems like this far into a game's life cycle, that's a major glitch that just should have been fixed a long time ago, in my opinion. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Now we're forced to get down here into the danger zone, which is fine. But let's just all remember that the reason we're down here is because the game can't handle what Ettient really wants to do and what we know he's capable of. I'm pretty sure there's a guard there. I can't get a good angle on him. I will admit that with this particular guard, I haven't done my due diligence. I don't know if he walks a pattern. I know where he's stationed. Alright. Let's try out our new sneak skill options here. Now please, remember, if I felt like a first-person attack was an option, I would do it. See, look at that. We didn't even get within 20 feet of the guy. Alright. And it's back to the bow we go. Keep moving, keep moving. Stun him. Ooh, go battle. Absolute slop. Maybe it enhances the drama, but I could have killed him from up there, Bethesda. So, anyway. Alright, we'll take the arrows. No more Orcish daggers, please. Alright. Now, we've got this guy yet again. Let's see if we can take him from here. Alright. And there, I was trying to simply make Ettient walk, and rather than being able to make him walk and run by holding down a single key, I was getting all confused because I had to toggle, toggle, toggle. This is going to go down in history as Couch Warrior's bitching episode, and I sincerely apologize for that, but there's some things that I just had to get off my chest, so... Alright, let's get rid of these axes. We don't need those. Those were mistakenly picked up. Alright, so... significant amount of slop there. But I mean, these are things that are, I think, are a legitimate part of this Let's Play. I mean, this has been billed since the very beginning as you know, just as much as it is a Let's Play, it's an exploration of Skyrim Special Edition. And while there are many, many, many more things to love about Special Edition than there are to dislike about it, the things that I do dislike about it have a rather significant impact on my gameplay, and some of that just comes from the fact that I've been playing for 4 years with a certain expectation, and have developed muscle memory, you know, around certain keys do certain things. And even this far into this Let's Play, I'm having a lot of difficulty, in some cases, retraining myself to function differently. So, those are things I will continue to point out as I encounter them. For those of you who are playing Skyrim for the first time, and this is your first experience with the key bindings, I don't think you'll have any problem at all. You're not trying to unlearn anything. So, I think you'll be fine. Alright. Now, this is the area that we had talked about before was completely sort of unexplored territory. They're beheading people. That's charming. All right. Ooh. That is most definitely a Briarheart dwelling. The fact that we've gotten this close to a Briarheart without them knowing that their people are dead is, I think, significant and really good. Okay, he's in there. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to get rid of that annoying stomach growling, throat clearing stuff. And then I'm going to put an arrow into that table, and the Briarheart is going to come out to investigate that, and I'm going to swoop in around behind, and I'm going to stab him to death with one of our daggers. The problem is, to be absolutely sure I hit the arrow shot, I have to do the arrow shot from first person, and to make sure that I don't flub the dagger attacks, I have to do the dagger attacks in third person, which adds a degree of complication that is unnecessary, but necessary, if you know what I mean. So, we're going to release this, and then quick go to the menu. Okay. Go to the daggers, out, into third person. Roll. Gotcha! Done. That went great. If I do say so myself, and I do say so myself. That was pretty good. I believe that may be the first clean backstabbing we've gotten. So, that's good. That was very good. Strategy actually worked. Alright. We'll take all of that. So, yeah, I think one of the things that just, that I'm having trouble getting used to is that you've probably noticed, I mean, most of the time when I'm firing the bow from first person, but I like to play in other cases in third person. And so I think when the bow-based combat gets really intense, then I will stay in first person, and I'll use the stealth roll to quickly change positions But when I can't reliably change positions in stealth roll in first person, if I'm going to overshoot my mark constantly because he just won't stop rolling, then it ends up sort of confusing the technique, you know, like. So I'm still getting used to the switching back and forth and trying to figure out how I want to do this stuff. All right. Let's put one into this tree and see if we can draw them over there. We'll go ahead and try and make the best use we can of our poisons, because these are definitely short-range shots, and we know enough now about... We're kind of an authority on hag ravens, so we know that we're facing a hag raven. Alright, that was less than ideal. He was very close, and he was facing us, so we didn't get any sneak attack bonuses there. But I felt like I had to take a shot. That was foul. Well, they've got us kind of penned in now. That's not good. Fall off this ledge. That was a desperate shot. I knew I was about to fall off that ledge, so I let it go anyway. Let's go this direction. I'm gonna get behind here. Fog came up in a hurry. You're not moving fast. Briarheart is the one that concerns me when it comes to speed. Well, they're running for cover. Okay, let's change our strategy. We'll get down in the mud. What we need more than anything is range. And with hag ravens, we need cover big time. Something that can save us from a potential fireball disaster. Being backed up against a cliff is not terrific, but... Oh, this fog is a killer. I'm just going to start peppering this arrow, or this area with arrows. I just kind of, I need them to reveal themselves. Raven 2. Did I drop her? No, I don't think so. Maybe I did. Okay, I think I did. Okay, here comes the next one. That seam right there. We're going to fire right through there. Unless she stops. And here we go. Nope, she's going back now. All right. Instincts are telling me we did it. Yeah. Taking all of that. Oh, we hamstrung her, among other things. So the Briarheart, he was the first one that we took out. Steel arrows, Briarheart, some kind of special Briarheart weapon there. Daedra Heart, Briarheart. Well, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Anything good? Anything good for all our efforts? Scroll of Fingers of the Mountain and Dwarven Bow of Freezing. I'll take them, but nothing to get excited about, unfortunately. Take the staff. Alright, what is this? Let's get this over with. Become ethereal. Soul gem fragment. Human heart. I'm gonna take it. As far as I'm concerned, it's evidence. So we're kind of trying to piece together the Briarheart ritual. We know that soul gems are destroyed in the process. We know that obviously a Briarheart is needed. The victim's real heart is taken out and a Briarheart is put in. There are, you know, what are the characteristics of this ritual? So Ettient would be looking at the things that he has seen in common at each one of these scenes, trying to determine what's involved in the ritual. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it here. It has been quite an adventure today, and I want to thank you for sticking with me on the passage. I really do appreciate all of your support, and I will see you next time.